G'day everyone, Artist Wayne here, back for more after wrecking the clutch in my mighty WR250R only just last week. And today I'm playing with the big boys, the two-stroker smokers, doing my best not to die as we hurtle through the Watagan State Forest of New South Wales, Australia, on what can only be described as a hard day. And our mission was to ride all the gnarly trails till we came to a track called Get a Grip, where we would ride on the edge of a cliff and descend into madness. Which, according to my wife Jackie, is a place I feel most at home in. She always says I'm mad as a cut snake, amongst other things I can't repeat. Oh, and look, that's me, today's sweep rider extraordinaire. And as for our lead rider, it was the one and only Nicky P. And following Nicky P down the rabbit hole and into today's insane asylum was Drew, Little Matt, Steve, JW, and Sir Lancelot, aka Lance, who was the only other rider on a 4-stroke. But at least he had a Yamaha WR250R. And helping me catch all the action today, trust me, there was plenty of it, was Nicky P and JW.
That's it. Gun it. It's gone. Up it.
And this just happens to be right where I cooked my clutch only last week. Discretion being the better part of valour, I found an easier trail around it today.
Too easy. Oh, nice save.
Just for the camera. best line for the day had to go to Steve. He hit that thing with perfection. Little Matt, who never seems to run out of energy, he just hits every line over and over. After that, we bid farewell to Drew and Sir Lancelot, and now it was just Nicky P, Little Matt, Steve, JW, and yours truly. Over 20 Ks in, and we were only halfway through our ride. I could have jumped that log as well, boys and girls, but I chose not to. I didn't want to waste any energy, as we'd almost arrived at our destination, the trail called Get a Grip. Nicky P rode it years ago and said it scared the hell out of him. He said it was steep and that you ride along a cliff edge. I now need to prepare myself and channel the teachings of my Master Funky. we are, boys and girls, heading down the rabbit hole on the trail called Get a Grip. Come on, Steve, get on board. Get a grip, buddy. Apparently there's a cliff ahead.
Jesus Christ. I'm f***ing scared, man. I've just made the decision, this is probably the last time I'll do it too.
Meanwhile, back at the start of the cliff edge, there was no way I was riding down here like Nicky P. Not on this fat heavy thing. I may be stupid, but I certainly don't have a death wish.
Thanks, bro.
Right where Nicky P is now, poor JW would go tumbling over the edge, where he would be saved by a tree. Lucky boy, JW, lucky boy.
Alright, this is where it gets fun. Jesus Christ.
Allow me to point out the difference between an enduro bike and a WR250R, boys and girls. Just remember where Steve is right now, because I'm going to come back to it later. In the meantime, little Matt was on the edge of a big drop-off, and what he did next took a big set of testicles.
I think so.
And here I am back where Steve was, doing some track maintenance. Do you want to just pull the tree out of the way? I think I broke it right off, didn't I? Unfortunately, we couldn't pull the WR backwards, so we needed to clear a path. This is where poor Steve was almost castrated by a WR fender. You right? Yeah. I've got it. Yeah. Get a grip, bro.
This is f***ed. Hang on, I'm just kind of sort of... Oh, I'm just physically now. Yeah, got it. Oh, you did.
Alright.
Yep, good.
One more bike to go, and it's the heaviest. How'd you get it down there?
Very slowly, very slowly.
Imagine my surprise when little Matt had already got the bike down. He might be small, but clearly he's as strong as an ox. That's alright. Yeah. Oh, wait up. Oh, the splits. Oh.
Just try and slide down that far side, mate. That's the
fuck's sake.
I think we were all hoping we were at the bottom of the valley. Unfortunately, we were nowhere near it. This was one big ass hill that just kept giving and giving. Hills like these can set traps for unsuspecting riders. One really needs to stay on one's toes.
You got a vine on your leg.
Oh yeah.
Finally, we found ourselves at the bottom of the valley, and soon we would be in familiar territory.
Yes.
JW pointed out a little stump to avoid, but clearly I didn't listen to him. It took 4 of us to lift the WR up off this f***ing thing.
That's it.
Once we freed the mighty WR250R, it was time to fast-track our way back to our cars, wherein Nicky P's fridge awaited our reward for such a hard day. We would celebrate our survival with beers and bourbons. Life's a struggle, boys and girls, and it's rides like these that are the most rewarding. These are the rides we remember, because like Frederick Nietzsche said, that which does not kill us makes us stronger. And believe me, the reward is not so great without the struggle. Not everyone understands it, boys and girls, but if it scares you, it might be a good thing to try. Special thanks to JW and Nicky P for your video footage, and thank you, Nicky P, for taking us on an amazing ride. I'm artist Wayne Dowson, and thanks for watching, everyone.